Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pokemon competitive talk, whatever video. Today we will be talking about all the new megas. I know we're kind of late on this, but I didn't want S-Quick to get spoiled on any of the designs until he was ready to see them. So I kind of just waited until he was ready and until we got like a good, view of what the competitive scene was looking like right now on Showdown, so we could see, because they're doing like a lot of LARP stuff and LARP shenanigans and all that, and
Yeah, no, excellent introduction per usual. 4-star Amon.
uh
All I want to say, well, what we usually say going into the videos is that a lot of these are speculative, considering we don't know the abilities. Per usual, it's gonna stay that way until these guys get in the mainline game, aka just Pokemon champions at this point. And take every Pokemon with a grain of salt. Like the first Pokemon I got a peep of a slide is a very interesting Pokemon to say the least, but an ability can overturn this guy, and it is Mega Raichu. You gonna take it away?
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it a brick. I was looking at some old stats, I was looking at the new stats, and I really think that they put a lot of bulk into this thing for kind of no reason. I feel like it needs more, but I know we don't know anything based off of what the ability might be, but it feels like the X megas get nothing, I don't know if that makes sense.
That leaves me really frustrated because, I mean, it almost feels like they're playing favoritism a little bit because, X, is a pretty cool mod. Zard X, by the way. I can't just say X anymore.
Right, yeah.
But Zard X is a pretty cool Pokemon. But if he had more attack, certainly Tough Claws with 100 speed would go pretty nuts. I understand that, but at the same time, you just have Zard Y with Drought, just miles better, crazy special wall breaker, and then crazy in VGC, and Zard X just he's solid in singles. He's not anything to write home about, and then you see zero play in VGC. Probably snuck in here and there with some games. Tops, but not anything too crazy. And I just feel the same way with this dude. We're gonna go over the other Pokemon in a sec, but what does this guy do?
Now, I will say there is seemingly an ability that it has built into Legends ZA where it's Volt Tackle. I tested this out myself. I don't have any footage though. I probably should. But in ZA, a Volt Tackle will raise its attack, presumably by 1. I don't know if it's going to be by 2 or anything, but a Volt Tackle does increase its attack by 1, which is pretty sizable. That's a pretty good buff, I think. Maybe that has something to do with whatever its ability is going to be. Maybe that's Moxie. I don't know if Moxie's going to really work for this thing though. This thing kind of needs a lot. A 110 speed tier is not too bad, but you don't have an item to get you through a couple guys that we have to deal with. The new Z megas all having extremely high speed tiers. 110 with what used to be seen as pretty decent now feels like it's okay. I feel like this Pokemon is literally it though. It's all right. It's okay. It's gonna be a UU demon probably.
Probably lower if I'm keeping it a band.
Yeah.
My one thing with this guy is he seems solid on paper, but then you just look at the other electric types that are above him, and then he just keeps falling down and down the stack. And if we're being generous, he's the 4th best electric type within the tiering that he's in. I don't know, man.
I mean, and that's honestly a Game Freak issue because we already had a shit ton of mega electric type Pokemon, or just I guess electric types in general, that are really good by themselves, and they made this thing kind of, I don't know, middling. And the HP is really low too, so even if you do get that +1 from the Volt Tackle that you used, more than likely you're dying the next turn if you do kill another Pokemon after that. So
my suggestion, if we were to build off of this guy, he probably would have an attack raise when he's using Volt Tackle, right? So he's getting the attack boost, and then Volt Tackle will get the buff, and then he has Rocket or something on top of that.
I could see that. I could see him having I don't know, what would that be? Just a Volt something. I don't know what the ability would be called, but like, yeah, give you boost for the Volt Tackle and you get Rock Head. Is that the one that, wait, how many recoil moves does Mega Raichu have? Is it just Volt Tackle?
Volt Tackle, I mean, like, LMAO, Wild Charge.
Right, Wild Charge. I don't know if anybody's tried it with Wild Charge. I don't even know if Wild Charge's in ZA. I was gonna say maybe what it is Rockhead the one that buffs the attack of
Rocket
moves?
is the one where you take 0 recoil. The one that gives it is Reckless.
Reckless. What if this thing has Reckless? That's ass with the HP pool that it has though. But what if it's Reckless?
Dude, I'm not even joking. Like, use Volt Tackle on like even I'm even gonna say like a mediocre Pokemon. This guy is like falling at half HP, I think.
Is yeah, maybe they give him Rockhead or just reduce recoil through Volt Tack and it gets a attack buff or something like that. I don't know.
That would have to be it. Like, if they want to use the gimmick that they're going with, like, I think that would seem pretty promising. And like, notice how we have to do like a decent amount for this thing just for it
to be decent.
Yeah,
have some usage. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be an attack buffing ability for sure. Do we know what its ability is in whatchamacallit?
In
Showdown?
Pokemon
The LARP?
ZA LARPmon.
Yeah.
It is Levitate.
It is Levitate. I think it's gonna get Levitate too. I feel like Levitate's also a necessity. Maybe it could get its own custom ability where it could levitate.
It would have to be like buff. 3 abilities rolled in one.
I think it might need it.
We have seen stuff like that with
Calyrex, Shadow Rider.
Okay, Calyrex would be the obvious one. I was thinking Araquanid. Araquanid's water bubble literally is like you can't be burned. You have like adaptability in your water moves, and then fire moves are halved.
Yeah,
craziness.
Yeah, they gotta give him that. Yeah, give him water bubble for like electric type moves. You get what, halved ground type attacks. Your electric type attacks are doubled. I don't know, and then Volt Tackle does a shit ton. I don't know. But going into the other mouse, instead of giving this one too much time. Damn, for some reason my shit's not working. We got Mega Raichu Y, which actually, ooh, that's not right. Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that's not right. Give me a second. I was wondering. I was like, damn, I thought I did it right. But okay. My fault. Okay. Mega Raichu Y seemingly is the canon one, I guess, because this thing is actually pretty good. I've heard a few people kin him to Tapu Koko, or a better Tapu Koko, just because of the attack stat or special attack stat, and the speed is actually respectable because it actually is able to move relatively quickly, and they even gave it some special defense bulk, which I'm okay with. I don't know why it needs base 100 attack, but I mean, maybe I don't know.
Balance it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you could use a physical move, I guess. I don't know what physical move you could use, but good. Yeah, no. Other than that, though, the stat spread is extremely good. This thing's gonna be a strong ass Volt Switch, man, bro. I don't know. This thing's gonna be too strong. I mean, I already seen it in Showdown a little bit.
Promising.
They even gave it Transistor in Showdown on the LARP.
You see the difference between this thing and then X? Like,
yeah.
It is night and day. Now I know this is just a LARP and like it's not gonna have transistor realistically, but
maybe
even if we take that away and if we look at the stat skeleton, like it's obvious who's better. Like this guy speed blitzes and like has a really good speed tier, special attack 160. You pair that up with even like a solid ability that boosts you up a little bit. We're in business. Like 160 is nothing to be slapped at. Now if it's 160 and they give it like an ability that doesn't do anything for its damage, then it's like, you know, why would we use this for like over Raichu? But we already have a lot of reasons to use this over like a base Raichu because its speed at
130 is crazy.
Good.
Yeah, and its special defense is actually relatively decent. It could tank a couple attacks. The defense is obviously dog shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Golisopod first impression kills this thing like 3 times over. It's a mega, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But like, there are a lot of physical threats, but if you take care of those before you get to before Raichu has to come out, I mean, it looks like it's gonna be a very strong Pokemon. I don't know. Just hope that it isn't super duper broken in the ability that they want to give it, especially since it looks like Pikachu a lot.
Unironically, they would give this thing like, I don't know, electric terrain. Even if they did that,
that'd be crazy.
This thing would see immediate play. Yeah,
that would be crazy.
Coco has or not Pyukumuku. Who is
not
it?
Pyukumuku. Oh fuck.
Is
Pinkerton. Yeah, my bad. I said Pyukumuku.
They have like the They have the same build.
Yeah. I think Raichu's gonna probably be one to look out for. If they do give like a bunch of megas like the terrain shit, I could definitely. I mean, before we even get to like the other ones, I could definitely see them doing like the Meow Stick with the Psychic Surge, Raichu Y with the Electric Surge. Just fuck it, Skull Villain with the Grassy Surge, and then like Misty could be like, I don't even know what was the fairy that got one. Agirna? Oh hell no. Or maybe Clefable. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. It'd be cool for Megas to actually be able to set up terrain. That'd make the game like completely different. It actually changed a little bit. All right, next Pokemon that we have is Mega Absol Z. Also, the people that are watching at home, if you don't know already, the stats on the right hand side are the old stats, and the stats on the left hand side are the new stats. So you could go ahead and see which ones are comparable. But going into it though, I'm gonna keep it a break. I didn't even know that regular Absol had 130 attack. Like that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That was just one really good feature. But like the one feature that it never had was speed, and that's why like it was always a joke, because for like the caliber of Pokemon it is, you wouldn't think. I mean, this is a common theme in Pokemon Company, right? Like looks do not equal what it actually is, because this guy in base has 75 speed, and that was not cutting it
at all. Even a Scarf is like kind of holding you back from your attack stat, and even then a Scarf with 75 speed, I feel like that's just not fast enough.
Now with Mega Z, they understood the assignment. They knew what they had to do, and bro had like the biggest globe of all time. No, we had our second chance.
I'm gonna show
this is a comparison for base Mega,
base
right?
Absol. Yeah, base Absol's comparison.
Yeah, like it's pretty night and day.
Special attack. I don't know why they gave it special attack in its OG Mega. Like I guess for Dark Pulse, but even then they still give it 150 attack. So it's like at that point I'm not using it as a mixed attacker.
Like I said, I'm willing to forgive them if they would like overhaul regular Mega Absol, make it Dark Fairy, and then allocate its stats to like, not necessarily their gimmick with the Z Mega Evolutions is clearly that they speed blitz everybody, right? So maybe not make it like too crazy into speed, but have it at 125 at least, and then the rest is like, it could be like 154 Dark Fairy. We're in business, but you know they didn't lock in.
Yeah, unfortunately they did not. But it's okay though, because Mega Absol Z makes up for everything that Mega Absol was, and honestly, visually, in my opinion, looks 100 times better. So
one of my favorite designs.
I can't even say anything else about this thing. Like it's just too cold. It's too cool.
Yeah, Dark Ghost as well. One of the first Dark Ghosts that are actually offensive. Like all the Dark Ghosts we've had have always been like a support or like balanced Pokemon.
Right.
They've never been anything like crazy. So this guy being offensive with one of the best typings in the game, really good.
Yeah. I'm assuming this thing's just gonna be broken. Singles is gonna be Ubers. I mean, I already seen like a lot from Mega Absol Z already, but dude, this thing's gonna be like actually insane. And hopefully in VGC they keep a lot of the Z Megas banned for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they kind of need to be banned in order to make it, when they do eventually join, for them to feel like a lot more impactful. If that makes sense. But yeah, no, Mega Absol Z looks really good. I mean, and you were talking about like the Z Megas just being extremely fast. On top of that, they're gonna just be really frail too. Like, yeah, they're gonna speed blitz everything, but they are also gonna die to like pretty much everything except for one of the Z Megas. Also, I don't know if I made this clear. If it should be clear by now, if it wasn't clear before, we will be going into spoilers for every new Mega from the DLC. I feel like I shouldn't even have to say that, but just in case somebody's like, well, what the fuck, dude? I didn't know that Absol Z was gonna be here. That's too bad. Anyways, moving on. Next, moving on to the next one, we have Mega Star Aptor.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really stumped with this guy. First of all, his design is really fire, but even outside of that, I'm really curious to see what direction they're gonna go with. So for starters, he has Intimidate into Mega Evolution technology now, so his defense stat is gonna be a lot better than it really would be, because Intimidate could put numbers. But I gotta say, I don't know what the difference with like Tough Claws, because that's what LARP gave it. Tough Claws would be versus Reckless like Ban. Like I don't think, like, you probably go Reckless Ban at that point. Granted, you don't have to take that much recoil with you know, your Brave Birds, your Double Edges, etc.
True.
And a big advantage this guy has that regular Star doesn't is that it is fighting flying now. And I think
Yeah.
it always kind of makes sense that it
it's
should have
always
had
been
this
the
typing, because
CC
whenever I
demon.
thought of a close combat, it was always this guy. Like this
Yeah.
guy was one of the few examples where like bro just like casually learned close combat, and you always just had that CC on him at all times.
He was one of the first distributors or Pokemon to get distributed close combat, like when it came out. And that move came out in Gen 4 too, so it just made sense why he on him. Otherwise, looking at stats, I saw people comparing him to Galarian Zapdos without an item, because he is slightly better in like the stat regard, but on the other hand, Zapdos can have an item, so it's gonna be kind of hard to see where this thing wants to like fit in at. Like you said, yeah, Tough Claws is gonna be kind of weird. I mean, Tough Claws CC is cool though. That's something that regular Sartre can't really do. That's a boosted CC by a lot. The defense is honestly pretty decent. 100 base defense, 90 base special defense with the 85 HP. That bulk is pretty nice. The only issue I would say is that you can't run heavy duty boots on this thing for rocks, so you got to make sure that hazards are off the field, or you know that you lead with this thing or something before it's set up. Yeah, like you said, CC really good with Tough Claws. Brave Bird and Double Edge is actually another thing too, but you don't need to run Double Edge anymore though. That's
Yeah,
that's
no,
one of
it does not need Double
good
Edge,
things.
which is fantastic.
You could just run what, Close Combat, Brave Bird, maybe Roost. Fuck, I don't even know what your last move would
You already
be.
have U-turn technology, knockoff, by
U-turn
the
too.
way.
Knockoff also.
Knockoff now.
Right, yeah, it does
Really
get knockoff.
interesting.
Yeah, honestly, I think this thing is solid. I don't think it's gonna be like super duper crazy. This is probably gonna be a UUS mega, just because all the megas that we have currently
That's what
are
I'm
just so
thinking.
crazy. But I think this is
But I'm
gonna be
Do
at
you?
least okay.
If anything, I could see this guy seeing play in a VGC actually. Like
True.
the fact that you have intimidate technology and you
True.
already have access to like U-turn shenanigans. I mean, I'm really questioning like what he would do outside of that. I mean, like fighting, flying.
I
like,
know what they're
is-
gonna do. I just realized what they're gonna do.
Oh,
They're
wait,
gonna get this thing
Tailwind,
scrappy.
obviously too. Duh.
Tailwind too. Yeah.
Well, actually, like a intimidate Pokemon with Tailwind. Like we don't have
That many.
any of those.
I was gonna say they might give this thing scrappy, Loki. I just realized they might give it scrappy because I was thinking about like what demons are in BGC right now, and like the biggest one I can think of right now is Goldengo, and I think it would make a lot of sense for them to give him scrappy too, just so we could hit more Pokemon, which would allow him to also not get affected by intimidate as well.
I guess Mence has that technology, Squawkavilli,
Oh yeah.
but that's really about it.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I think Swapter's gonna be cool though. We can go to the next one, which is Crab. Mega Crabominable. I'm gonna be honest, like design aside, I just want to say one thing. Fuck whoever at Game Freak thought it was cool to have me fight 2 fucking Crabominable in that fucking mission, bro. Like they really got me fucked up.
Bro,
with that
I
shit.
got tossed around when I did that shit.
Like what the hell was that? They were doing way too much. Like way too much. But like I said, other than that, this thing's cool. At least I like the stats. I mean, it's a Trick Room Demon. 33 speed is like, yeah, this is made for Trick Room.
Yeah, I think if they're going to do anything, it would definitely be this angle, and I think the stat allocation is really good. Like HP is really nice. Defenses are like good. Attack, you know, I mean,
Fire.
choice band and base is going to be stronger, but like base was a feather. Like you were not
That's true.
surviving with this guy. You were really slow. And now, like
Yeah.
with at least in VGC, like Trick Room technology is really good. In terms of singles, I don't even know where this guy would go. If they give him ice scales,
Yeah,
which
I was gonna say,
is what LARP
the
has,
LARP
this
did,
this
yeah.
guy could go very far.
I think it might need large ability ice skills because realistically there's a lot of strong special attackers. Like I said, Goldengo, you got Chi-Yu running around, you got just fucking Charizard Y being a menace, and like all these other special attackers that are gonna be way faster than this thing. Even if you do eventually get a Trick Room off or your Mega Crab, like if they live in attack and they are able to attack back, you might take a chunk. And this thing's definitely also going to just be single target. Unless Avalanche does Avalanche hit 2 targets? I think it does. But I don't think you're running Avalanche on this thing. You're more than likely running Ice Punch or something, which is another thing I'm like, they might just keep Iron Fist for this thing. That's what I'm thinking. They just keep Iron Fist. But
Yeah, if
there's a
they wanted to be
possibility
very lazy, Iron Fist would stay.
I mean, just looking at it, his hands are even bigger. They're even bigger, you know? I don't know. Okay, moving onwards from Mega Crab, we can go into Mega Tatsugiri. And this one's actually very interesting. I don't know if you want to go first or if you want to say something.
You go ahead and take it away.
All right, I think its stat spread originally and its like typing was actually pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Like defense was obviously dog shit. HP was obviously like not that good. But the SPDF is pretty okay. Speed, but the special attack was also pretty good. So seeing it be like used for Dondozo was interesting to see because you really weren't seeing anything of Tatsugiri at all. Tatsugiri was never by itself for the most part. I don't even really remember it getting like any play on Showdown at all. But in terms of like VGC or like doubles in general, like Tatsu Dondozo was taking over. I don't know if this thing is going to be like that much different from its OG. I don't know if it's gonna be like super duper commander or something for an ability. But I mean, they obviously can't do that because that's Dondozo's ability, right? So I don't know if they maybe have like an ability that works in tandem with commander to like power it or something. We don't have a Mega Dondozo, so I don't know exactly what they're gonna do with this thing in doubles. At least I think what we were talking about before actually on stream when we were getting all of these stats revealed to us is that this is more than likely going to be its like solo like mode, you know, like this is how it's going to be able to fight by itself.
This is a different take from the commander angle.
Yeah.
But that being said, I don't know if this take is I mean, Dragon Water is a very good typing for sure, but
yeah,
I don't know if these stats are gonna do it. It's a bulk, certainly good. It's HP is could be more desirable.
The attack did not need to be 65. They could have put 15 into the defense, made it 105 defense. I don't think that would have changed the world that much. You know, I don't think like or put that into its speed. Like literally they could have split it up either way. But I guess they were afraid of this thing being too good. I don't know who's I don't know how they do testing for Pokemon and how like good they're gonna be because they don't do nerfs. They don't nerf Pokemon stats at all. You know. So shit, I don't know. Maybe they just assume like, nah, Water Dragon with that much speed or that much special attack. Now they can have that. Look at what Kingdra did. Do you know what its ability is in Showdown? I haven't.
They went with Drizzle.
Yeah, no Drizzle. I feel like that makes sense. A Mega Drizzle setter would be kind of crazy actually, because then you could just run what shit Palafin, or anybody else that Floatzel, I guess. Is Floatzel Swift Swim? I don't remember who's Swift Swim. No, Floatzel's something else. But any other Pokemon that benefits off of rain with this Mega would actually be pretty decent in VGC at least. I think VGC, this is where it's gonna be good, but everywhere else, not too sure about. Singles, this might be another UU Demon. B tier is not really that great. If they just put 10 from the attack into the speed, this thing would have been solid. Very solid.
Yeah, I would have been a lot more confident in this thing if it had the 15 in speed.
Yeah, I mean, does it get? I was gonna say does it get D-Dance, but it does not need D-Dance.
We're gonna need a special attacking D-Dance.
I've been saying this. But they don't want to do it. It's okay. All right, let's go to the next one.
They gotta make sushi roll.
That one, buff speed. All right, Mega Meowstic. I don't know. It's good. No notes. I don't know. This is extremely good. They put all the stats where it needs to be. They don't like put some bullshit into like its defense that it didn't need. You know, like a fast Pokemon, good. 124, perfect. Actually, 101 SPDF, very solid. 143 special attack, extremely good. I don't know. We just gotta wait and see what the ability is gonna be. Because when I first heard that we were getting a Mega Meowstic, I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be more support based, and it's gonna be like our first like Mega that can set up screens for like the maximum amount of turns, or like it will never go away until it dies. Crazy.
That would be insane.
I feel like that would be insane. It's like until Mega Meowstic's off the field, screens are guaranteed instead of. That's literally what I thought it was gonna be. But thankfully, that's not the case because that thing would still be like it'd still be broken to shit. But I think they're gonna probably take both of the like gender forms of Meowstic and like for the official ability at least like make something that they both can have, because male Meowstic specialized with Prankster and female Meowstic specialized I think with competitive was what its ability was, like it's the main ability that people use for the most part because female Meowstic is more offensive. But I don't know, Showdown gave them Psychic Surge. Yeah, so that feels annoying as shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, it feels really annoying. But
yeah, bro got Psychic Surge,
really good.
It would immediately see play in both formats.
Yeah, if it does get it. Yeah.
Like bro sets up expanding force for themselves.
And it's strong as shit.
Yeah, nobody wants to take an expanding force from this thing if it has Psychic Surge.
From what I heard from Joey, he said something like what you call it. On his video, he said expanding force with Meowstic. This is like it's stronger than Lele even. So it's like, oh, sick. Stronger than Armor Rouge, probably, is what I'm assuming is stronger than Armor Rouge. I gotta see what Armor Rouge's stats more than likely will be, especially with the speed tier that it's in. This thing in VGC is going to put a lot of Pokemon out of position.
Yeah, 124 is scary.
Although if it gets Psychic Surge for the actual ability, what's stopping double Expanding Force? Like realistically, I don't think anything's stopping.
Dark types will have to take over.
True, Dark types get a buff. That's probably what it is. That's probably why they made Mega Absol Z as broken as it is. I don't know. Any other thoughts on this? I really don't have that many opinions besides the fact that it's goated. It's good. I think there might be a possibility.
This one is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
There's a possibility that this thing is like not good. Same with like the rest of the Pokemon, but I do think with what they were working with, they like did what they could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't think I would make it excessive. Like, oh, give this thing a lot of special attack, give it like a lot of speed. I don't think they would. I think this spread is pretty nice. Maybe Copium they could have lowered attack, but must be for
it's
real.
already low as shit. It's 48. It's sub 50 at this point. It doesn't need any more stats drops. I do wish some Megas could get like more HP. I feel like that could have been cool if they did that for some Pokemon. You know, not
I
saying
will
that this
also
thing
say
would've
there
benefited.
is some counterplay into like the expanding force shenanigans, because this thing doesn't have access to Gleam.
True.
It does get alluring voice, but like I'm talking in a VGC angle, like that's a big deal.
Right.
Like, no dazzling gleam.
Are you sure it didn't get Dazzling Gleam in ZA?
I'm checking right now. It doesn't have dazzling gleam.
Oh shit, never mind. Okay. Huh. Well, yeah, I think this thing is gonna be good. I will say that there might be a situation where they still bring over the two Meowstics having different abilities thing, but I think the fact that they even just put them both together design-wise, it's probably gonna mean they're gonna just have the same ability for either female or male Meowstick, which is probably fine. All right, moving onwards from Mega Meowstick, we have Mega Chimecho. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. I like what I'm seeing a lot stat-wise. Defenses are strong, they're solid. Special attack, solid. Speed, it's okay. I feel like it could be slower. They could put like a little bit of the speed into maybe special attack or even just the defense, just so it could kind of be more beneficial in Trick Room. But I think it's pretty cool, and it's also a Psychic Steel type. I think it's pretty decent.
Psychic Steel makes a lot of sense. I'm a really huge fan of the design as well.
Yeah, I agree.
I just want to see where they go, because I can't really quite gauge this Pokemon on its own. Like on singles, I think it's just like fine at best. I don't think it's anything you. I don't. Let me not say that. It does have access to like Wish technology as well. Like it's like Calm Mind. You could go Calm Mind, Stored Powered Angle. I mean, Recover as well, obviously. Really huge for stalling if you want to go to I just don't know what this thing wants to do. Like, it's obviously really bulky.
Yeah.
And you have like a lot of special attack, right? Maybe I just need to see this thing in practice, but right now it just seems like fine. Like not anything to write home about.
Do you know what its ability is in the LARP?
It's actually Levitate, which is pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, no ground type weakness. I just feel like the fact that they gave it Boom Burst, I feel like it's gonna get like a sound based ability where all sound type moves get boosted to a certain degree. I don't know. It just feels like perfect for that. I mean, Levitate's also fine, I guess. It just feels so boring, I guess.
Oh yeah, I feel you on that.
But it looks cool. I think this thing might be decent. Like I said, I haven't really seen a lot of it in anything on Showdown yet. I haven't seen a lot of people use it that much, but I have to just play some more so I can see if it actually is used. Moving onwards. Mega Baxcalibur.
This guy's getting banned.
Really?
Oh,
Could
he's
be.
mega banned.
He probably is. Yeah, 175 attack is way too high. I just think that it's still better to just use regular backs over mega backs.
If you want to do like D-Dance Life Orb, it is miles better. But what makes this thing really strong is like its additional defenses that it gets on Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
It's gonna make it to where this guy like survives. He's gonna eat like a hit, bro. Probably gets like realistically a D-Dance off, and then he's gonna hit you back really hard. Now I don't even know what they would do with the ability. Maybe they probably won't change it. I mean, they could go sharpness obviously, but like here's the thing with the sharpness angle. Maybe the it's gonna sound crazy, right? Because I mean, sharpness is already I would say it's solid and what gets boosted is sharpness, but I don't know, spear, icicle spear they make like glaive rush sharpness boosted.
That's why I feel like it's probably not going to be sharp. I think you want
Yeah, I just
thermal
don't know what they
exchange.
would go for. Thermal exchange is pretty good already, but I don't know.
You can attack boost every time they hit you with a fire type attack, and you're immune to burn. It's already good enough. You don't get burned. That's what this thing wants. He doesn't want to get burned at all. He also has, I was gonna say, like looking at the stat spread, I don't know if you mentioned the special attack. Freeze dry now. It could be like mini.
Yeah, is very real. It's true, yeah.
Pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it probably is, man. I'm kind of curious about how it's gonna be in VGC. I'm kind of picturing some like Aurora Veil shenanigans with it.
I mean, that's the thing. Whenever it was lower power formats, this thing actually saw like pretty good amounts of play. Like Glaive Rush being a powerful like single targeting move.
Yeah.
So insane. And then the drawback is like not even a real drawback. Like, oh, the usual takes twice the damage next turn, but like you you could play around that really easily. I don't know. They didn't like balance that too well.
Yeah, that's true. This thing is gonna be kind of okay, all right, let's move on from Mega Backs. We have Mega Glimora. I don't think needed a Mega, but I'm curious as to like the lore reasons, merchandise reasons as to why. I get they wanted to give some more Gen 9 mons Megas. It's just really funny. Like Bax Caliber makes sense. Mega Glimora is not really making a lot of sense.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I know we didn't talk about all of them yet, but I'm gonna say it here.
Yeah.
Like minus Bax, I feel like the Gen 9 Mega Evolutions are kind of shoo-ins. Like they didn't even try with these guys, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a brick. Design-wise, Mega Bax doesn't feel that great either. I never really. I'm like, this might be a hot take. I really didn't care for Mega Bax Caliber that much when they like showed him off. They're like, "Oh, this is our pseudo legendaries Bax Caliber." I'm just like, "That's cool, I guess."
My reaction to him was like, damn, like he got a Mega Evolution. That was my reaction to him.
Yeah.
Like Gen 9 Pokemon got a Mega Evolution. Design wise is certainly something for sure, but I don't know, the presence of this guy just even obtaining one is pretty crazy. This thing to just kind of like,
yeah,
I don't know, man. Like, are they really just gonna give Glamora Levitate? Oh, bro,
they probably won't. I think it's still gonna be toxic debris, or maybe they. But that's the thing. If it's not toxic debris, then like, where do you go from? Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not toxic.
Give it Rocky Payload.
Why? Does it not already get Rock Stab? They want to do double Rock Stab for it? Why not just do adaptability?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Rocky Payload it reads the Pokemon's offense stat is multiplied by 1.5 when using a rock type move. And like Glamora does have rock technology, sure, but I don't know, with the Mega Evolution, it's kind of awkward because you can't use Meteor Beam now.
No.
Like I guess Power Gem? Like, are we for real, bro? Power Gem?
Unless they make it to where, which would be a crazy
like one turn like Meteor Beam?
Yeah, what if they make it one turn Meteor Beam and it can't like suck in the animation? Like it's just built in White Herb every turn. That might be broken.
I would say if that's the case, like this thing would see play. Like that'd be really good actually.
That's the only thing I could think of that I would probably want if I was a Mega Glamora fan. One turn Meteor Beams. That doesn't sound balanced to me though. Maybe like your first Meteor Beam is guaranteed, because this thing looks like an orbital laser, like in and of itself. Like, you know, got that needle, which is like, so because it's a flower, right? It's like the stem. I get it's supposed to be a flower, but this thing definitely is supposed to be like an orbital laser. So it's designed. So I feel like they might just do the turn Meteor Beam, probably, maybe.
Yeah. Other than that, you wouldn't trade like base Glamora.
Yeah, definitely not.
For this thing when it comes to toxic debris. I don't know, like you rather just have like a different Mega Evolution and just build around the toxic debris versus this thing, unless it gets like super toxic debris. I don't know, like when it Mega Evolves, it just sets up like toxic spikes like all over the field or something.
That'd be crazy. Everybody that breathes in the air,
like max layer spikes.
Wait, I thought this thing got toxic chain for the LARP.
It got Rocky Payload for some reason.
Huh. I mean, I guess it's not that bad, I suppose.
I will say, like, once again, we said this for many back-to-back videos, but bro, could they stop doing these unnecessary attack shenanigans? Like, imagine if those went to defense stats. Like, if those went to defense, and then we go with the Like it gets a 1-turn meteor beam. This thing would be nuts. But
That's probably the way of
right
balancing it.
now,
That's how I see it. It's the way of balancing it.
right now it just seems like okay.
Yeah. And gets attacked. Now it gets some damage buff. I don't know. I gotta see how that would work. I gotta see how Mega Glim would work. All right, moving on. Speaking of which, Mega Skull Villain.
Where do I even begin?
This thing is ass. It does not do anything, bro. It's crazy. It's just, this is like one of the few Pokemon I tried before we did our video, bro.
What were they thinking?
Aside from the design, because I kind of fuck with the design a little bit. Like Snow and I really tried
Realistically,
to make this thing work.
The only thing design-wise this thing has is its tie, and that's it. Like,
no,
are we for
that's
real?
different mohawks on the head, and then he has like a code. They both have codes.
Now that I think about it, why is his coat trying to be Zygarde so bad? His coat's actually shaped like Mega Zygarde.
maybe because the Mega Energy at the end of the game, since it was used by the Ancient Weapon again, or not the Ancient Weapon. Is that what it's called? I forget.
Right.
I think it's called the Ancient Weapon. Caused a whole bunch of new Megas to come from the Mega Dimension and shit. That it started looking like Zygarde. I don't know. The base game makes it seem like all these Pokemon or these Mega Evolutions have kind of just existed before, like with Mega Skull Villain. Like in the Pokedex entries, it doesn't say anything like, "Oh wow, you discovered this brand new Pokemon. You've never discovered it before." But honestly, can I just say this thing's ass and as we just move on? I don't know. There's really no place I can see this in lower power levels.
Thing like off air. Like this thing needed to evolve. It needed the orange bell pepper technology. What were they thinking?
They should have done. Yeah, they could just do a regular evolution besides this and just be good.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This guy needs like drought plus chlorophyll rolled in one ability. That's the only way.
I just don't know because they gave it contrary. Which, I mean, contrary with Overheat plus Leaf Storm is good on paper. But then what do you do when you fight somebody that resists both fucking fire and grass? Don't have any other moves, really. Trailblaze to get it set up? I don't know. Yeah. We have to, I don't know. This doesn't work. It just doesn't work that well. I don't know.
Like I said, y'all viewing this post champions, this guy's like ruining the format, and you guys come laugh at me like, bro, you're completely wrong about Scoville. He's completely broken. Bro, he needs a crazy ability.
he like if he is broken in champions meta, I will eat like 10 pairs of socks. Or actually, no, I'll eat 10 bell peppers on stream. Or whatever this pepper is on its tie.
He's gonna.
But there's no,
the
there's no way this thing is gonna be that strong. I think everybody knew that already. Also, I don't know. Just based off of using it, they could have definitely gave somebody else a Mega Evolution. I don't know. Tinkaton could have deserved it more. Shit, I know niggas gonna be mad if I say this, but I'd probably prefer Mega Goldango over Mega Skull Villain.
Probably be mad actually. Like how
obnoxious
Goldango is, right?
He's just too strong. Actually, I'd probably be mad. He gets good as gooder than gold. I don't know. Nah. All right, moving onwards, we have Mega Golurk.
I am a fan of this guy. This is like one of my favorite Pokemon. This guy
cool.
Has always been kind of awkward, right? Because if we look at base, like obviously this guy, you look at him, he just feels like he'd be a bulkier Pokemon. And don't get me wrong, like 80 is like okay or like solid-ish, right?
Right.
It just never worked out. Like Ground Ghost is just really weird on this guy. With Mega Evolution, I think we get in the realms to where we're like way more comfortable. I think if it were up to me, I would certainly make this guy like more so of a Trick Room angle.
Yeah.
lock in with not giving it special attack, but that's me.
Yeah, special attack being buffed is weird. They could have definitely just put it into its defenses again. Like I said before, I think this is just Game Freak's way of balancing them out because they know that they have to put 100 stats into a Mega. That's like their baseline for a Mega Evolution. So they feel like, look, we can't put them all into anywhere else. We can't put them into HP because that's our own other rule we've made. So you gotta put it in special attack, which could have just not, I don't know, or just gave it more attack at that point. I would have rather just them stack 15 into attack and just be like, yeah, this thing has 174 attack.
My benchmark for looking at it would be like, what's gonna make me run this Pokemon over the base?
Yeah.
For Golurk, like if we just go base to base, what's stopping me from using like Life Orb or like Choice Band on this guy, and like just having more attack, right?
Yeah.
On LARP, they went with the adaptability angle.
Yeah. That's very good, especially with this attack stat. Like that's extremely good. I will say more than likely gonna need Trick Room to function very well, but it's not bad. Unfortunately, I don't think it's slow enough to really be like a really good Trick Room setter. Not setter, but a user. But I think it's still relatively good. Anything else you want to say about Golurk, or we could move off? All right, well, let's go ahead and move on into Mega Golisopod.
All right, my bad.
No, you're good, you're good. Mega Golisopod. Okay, there's a few things we could say about this thing. It's Bug Steel now.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
This is what
No, I know.
I know you weren't thinking about this, but now I'm gonna put it into fruition.
I already did. I did.
This guy is what Chestnut should have been.
I was gonna say, somebody literally said that he stole Chestnut's chain. I'm like, no way. But let's keep it a brick. Would we have really wanted a Grass Steel Mega Chestnut?
Now, to be clear, I don't think Chestnut needed to be Grass Steel. Then again, like Pharaoh typing is not too shabby though.
Yeah.
But the Bug Steel just works infinitely better than like Grass Steel could.
I know, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like this thing is good. Obviously, first impression does so much fucking damage. Defense-wise, this thing is tanking almost any physical attack as long as it's not Fire Punch from a Dragonite or a Fire Punch from literally anybody else. It's like Fire type, you know? But other than that, this thing looks pretty good. I mean, Spadef is also really strong. It's not like weak at all. I do think that special attack could have been put into literally anything else, maybe even more special defense, but like I said, it's more than like their way of not making them super broken. Yeah, no, I mean, besides the design, I think this thing's pretty good. I've seen it a lot, actually. I've seen this thing used an extreme amount in Showdown, at least. I don't know if there's anything else really to say about this thing. I think I probably would have still preferred Water Bug, though. That's one thing I would have probably preferred. But I know it's just to not die to flying type attacks, I guess. And like, there's probably lore reasons with like samurai shit. But I don't know. I think I probably would have preferred something else.
In LARP, he does have Regenerator, which I don't necessarily. Regenerator is really good for sure, but I don't really know if I would agree if this thing has Regenerator.
I feel like they should have gave it something else.
I think they should make this guy like an atomic bomb, in my opinion. I don't know.
I don't know if I remember the Pokedex entry that I said before, but like they said something akin to like when it's about to lose, it utilizes all of its like, you know, attacks before it falls out or before it dies, so that way, you know, it could take down whoever was trying to fight it with him. So maybe it gets like a
make this guy King Gambit 2.
King Gambit 2. Maybe it's like the lower his HP is, the higher his attack stat is. Instead of like, you know, I feel like that could be cool. Because what's King Gambit's ability again? Supreme Overlord?
Yeah.
I feel like that, dude, giving a Mega Supreme Overlord would be fucking cool. That would make this, bro, like endgame though. Like imagine endgame, you saw Mega Golisopod.
First impression Overlord
kills, bro.
On this guy, and then you can't like out this guy.
You gotta just hope that you have a fucking fire type on your team by the end.
You gotta pray.
Because then you do what?
Willem Dafoe meme.
Holy shit. You just gotta hope that you got 6 Mons in the back when you're sweeping somebody, because this thing's too strong. I don't know. If they did give it Supreme Overlord, fuck that. So next is Mega Heatran, which I'm gonna be honest with you, fuck this Pokemon. I tried fighting this thing in Showdown a couple times, bro. I hate seeing a Mega Heatran. This thing is like special defense, way too high. Special attack, way too high. Defense is solid. Obviously, it's just where it's always been at. But dude, this thing is way too bulky. They lowered its speed to increase other stats too, which makes me wonder why lower its speed just to give it attack. Heavy Slam? Oh, they're
heavy
fucking
slam.
around.
Heavy Slam technology is so real. This is one of the rare times where like giving it the 120 actually like really matters here.
It's super good.
Like a lot of the fairy types you want to out, like Flash Cannon wasn't gonna cut it. But one common thing with fairy types is that their defense is dog. So like this guy having access to Heavy Slam.
Heavy Slam. Does it get Heat Crash?
That's so insane. That's
probably not.
He does. He
does. Okay, so that's why they gave it that much attack for Heat Crash and Heavy Slam shenanigans. But you know, that's Bidef too good. Bidef is way too good.
Now, if they go LARP, which I mean, the more I think about it, you're saying like it probably will get Earth Eater for sure. Now, like y'all convinced me.
Yeah, like
Earth
we're making
just so strong on this guy.
we were making jokes about it before the Showdown did their LARP shit, you know. And then Showdown did their LARP stuff and they actually gave it Earth Eater. And I know Joey's like, it's still weak to water, it's still weak to fighting. Sure, but what physical water type is going to be doing damage to this thing? Feraligatr? Oh, hell no. At 160 defense, that's still very high. I don't know. I feel like balancing wise, I
did suggest, I did throw this out there for y'all that are still laddering and struggling. Don't Mega Evolve Drill. Wait, actually, Drill still gets Mold Breaker, right? In Mega?
I have no clue.
Yeah, he's wait. In LARP he does. Okay, never mind. Disregard what I just said then. Like Drill still cooks this guy.
That is true. That is true. Mold Breaker would help a lot with Earth Eater, but man, if you don't got a Drill and you got to see a Mega Heatran, I mean, this is just extra Drill food, even though it doesn't really need it. Drill is always going to be good no matter what. Fuck, bro, I don't know. Moving onwards, some Heatran. I feel like we didn't talk about Heatran that much, but low-key, there's nothing else to say. I think it's just gross and nasty.
Yeah, he just really, like, they give him Earth Eater, he's, like, busted overnight. Like, imagine, oh, dude, imagine him in tandem with Groudon, with Primal Groudon.
Yeah, let's just stop talking for a second. Let's just go to the next one, bro. Let's just go to the next one.
He's nasty.
All right, next is Mega Darkrai.
Hi.
I'm fucking with it a little bit. I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet, but I like that they kind of changed it up and made it more bulky and slow with that special attack set. I just don't like the attack being at 120. It didn't need, like, if this is the, for spoilers ahead if you haven't completed the story for this. Mega Darkrai is supposed to be the Mega that caused, you know, everything, right? And he's supposed to be like the big bad. But the only stats that really got buffed, like where it mattered, was the special attack, defense, and special defense, which got like pretty big buffs. And then they took all of its fucking speed away and put that shit into its attack. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, if they're gonna take its speed away to nerf it slightly, you might as well just give it to, like, I don't know, its defenses. Maybe 15 extra defenses was too strong. I don't know how you feel about it though.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I just don't know how to feel about this guy overall.
Yeah.
He's really awkward, right? Because they butchered his speed, but like, I don't even know if a Trick Room angle would be the correct thing on this guy. If you really tried, because like 85 is just really awkward.
It's gonna definitely like some speed control with like Tailwind or Sticky Webs, Underwave. Yeah, this thing's gonna.
I will say one thing that people don't point. I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, one thing that people never bring up would be like, if you're in the middling tier, you could kind of be like the speed tiers that you need to be like Tailwind, like you said. Is still an angle. Trick Room, like, even though it's not, like, its speed needs to be lower,
yeah,
certainly it can, like, you can still take advantage of it. But it's just awkward when you have people that like primarily take advantage of like either or, and this guy just falls behind a little bit.
Yeah, I think in doubles this thing will be pretty good. I think Tailwind with this thing in doubles, if they, I mean, obviously
Tailwind, like Icy Wind control.
Yeah, Icy Wind, stuff like that. Electro Web. Give it whatchamacallit, some extra speed. This thing might fuck around and do something, bro. The Dark Void, I don't know, Dark Void with Mega Darkrai might actually be gross. I don't know, we'll have to see what its ability is. Did they keep Bad Dreams on it, or would they give it Mega?
They gave it Dark Aura.
Yeah, I don't know what their problem is, bro. They're stupid for that. I don't like, why? I think this is gonna be another example of like, just don't use the Mega, please use the base form, because the base form is still pretty good. Like 135 special attack. Some mons with their new Megas are hitting at stat spread. Same with the speed too. So you might as well just use base Darkrai. But I mean, if you want to go further beyond, kind of like the special attack, it seems relatively cool. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool.
I just don't know. I think we'll have. This is another example where like people will have to like do it, and it's like, oh no, it's obviously good, but I just don't see it right now.
Yeah, we're probably missing something.
Maybe the bulk is actually too much, and then like they could back it up with a special attack. I just don't know.
Yeah, maybe. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, Mega Lucario Z. I held him off for a little bit. Not like there's gonna be a lot to say here. What I will say though, which I mean, maybe this might just be my fault in the video that I did record because I was very, very, very out of practice. I feel like I want Mega Launcher. I feel like I want Mega Launcher on this thing. I don't know. I feel like Vacuum Wave ain't enough. Or not ain't enough, but like Vacuum Wave ain't cutting it. I think Shadow Ball coverage is better than Vacuum. I don't know, on the set that I use at least. Other than that, this thing is broken. I don't know. Ubers. Straight to Ubers. If it gets Mega Launcher, Ubers. If it keeps Mind's Eye, it might be decent, but I don't know. I don't know.
This thing just feels like it's good on paper, right? Because like this distribution is really good.
Yeah.
Like if it were up to me, I think this is literally how I would make it. Like I'm not joking, chat.
Right.
However, like if you're not gonna do anything with its offenses, like regular Mega Lucario has adaptability, which makes up for the fact that you give it a Mega Stone, right?
Right.
And then you can make it physical or special. This thing, I mean, it clearly has one role, right? And it's a speed demon. But if you don't give it something that meaningfully boosts its special attack, why would I run this guy over Mega Luke? I said it.
And that's why I think. So are you in agreement that it should have Mega Launcher or something else?
I think the more you hooked me on that. And by the way, you heard it here, folks. 4-star Amon did say Mega Launcher before anybody else.
I don't think that's true. I definitely saw this on Twitter before that. I saw it on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to the people. I said it probably before most people started hopping on that shit, but definitely saw somebody bring up the claw with your shit.
Mega Launcher does make sense. I don't know if it will have that. Maybe it'll just be lazy and have adaptability. But I feel like they want to differentiate this thing from Mega Lucario. So maybe we should be a little more optimistic.
Yeah.
But again, the stats are there.
Stats are really good too.
As it stands right now, this feels like a UUBL if you just leave it with a quote unquote it's Mind's Eye, right?
Yeah, Mind's Eye, yeah.
Yeah. If you give this thing Mega Launcher though, this guy's going straight to Ubers, and he's seen playing VGC because Mega Lucario actually has seen like small bit of experimentation, so like don't count this guy out.
You just got to worry about other Mega Lucarios fucking you up, and then also I guess Mega Zero Aura or the other Megas that are just super duper fast, you know, like 151 speed. Now like the main tiers are just gonna be like what? Sorry, excuse me. Then the new Z Megas, Regieleki's up there in that speed tier, Ninjask, shit. Other than that, nothing's really that much higher than that, you know. Like that's some crazy speed feats, and you outspeed Calyrex too.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Outspeeding Calyrex Shadow Rider with Dark Pulse, Mega Launcher.
Just literally just in base, like he's already like OHKOing. Like bro's gonna have to use up his Terra, if anything. If
Terra's allowed with Megas in that first season. We'll see. Sure. We'll see. Anyways, moving onwards. Oh, I forgot to even mention that this is the stat distribution from the other one. I forgot to the next one. Moving onwards from that though. Mega Garchomp Z. Have you seen the design yet? Did I just spoil this on you?
No. Okay, I saw it. Like I said, I locked in, and also I just brushed up on a couple of Pokemon. So
Max was calling this ass. I don't think it's that bad.
I think it's cool. I would kind of apply the Mega Greninja philosophy on this guy, if anything.
Yeah.
They like if it isn't broke, you know, just make it like just tweak it a little bit. Don't make it like anything too excessive. I saw at least when it was leaked, right? Well, leaked quote unquote, like people used their own concept for this thing, and it was like closer to like this Chainsaw Man kind of like
design.
like Garchomp. I was like, damn, that looks sick. And like, don't get me wrong, I would prefer that over this, but like at the same time, like I think this is cool.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, this guy's Ubers. This guy's getting banned in the sun. 151. What were they thinking? Special attack dropping Dracos. What were they thinking? And then, but they they lowered its defenses with
Yeah.
108 HP and 85. Like, bro, it's still living.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. I'm not gonna hold you. They were definitely smoking some peen.
Dude, this
But-
guy is nuts. Dude, I think with all the years we clowned regular Mega Chomp, they got like fatigued from it. They were like embarrassed that they made something so dog. It's so bad that Mega Chomp invented well, it's good but technicality because it's on a you have to use regular Garchomp, who's a good Pokemon.
That
like,
doesn't
bro,
help at all. Like, what the fuck? Whoever
like,
said that
dude,
shit?
your Mega is so bad that, like, oh, like, sure, you wouldn't want to waste a Mega Slot on this, but like the fact that he's regular Garchomp, like, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I
like,
don't know.
They were so
Yeah,
upset that the
smoking.
people said that. They locked in with this guy. Speed, don't worry. We outspeed everybody in the sun now. And this guy could drop Dracos now.
And his defenses, like you said, still relatively decent, even though they're lowered from regular Mega Garchomp.
It's
It's
108
dude,
with 85 across. This
this
guy, this guy's
oh.
gonna eat a hit that he needs to eat.
we
and
didn't
then,
even
like,
talk about the worst part. We didn't even talk about the worst part. They gave this nigga nasty plot. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. We're not doing this shit. One nasty plot, you sweep everybody, bro. Like, I don't know. Like,
No, this is another example. I think Drill was the other one where like it doesn't matter what ability you give this guy. Like you give this guy like just a neutral ability, he's still a monster.
shit, he probably gonna get levitate. I'm gonna keep it a break. He's probably gonna get levitate. He probably doesn't need it, but hey, there you go. Switching on spikes, switching on toxic spikes. You don't get hurt. I guess. I don't know what else. You don't get the effect of what was it, grassy surge? I don't even know. That still wouldn't help him here though. But I will say losing the ground typing is definitely what I wanted from Garchomp Z, because I made the video before, not to call back on too many things, but on how to fix a certain megas, and I looked at Garchomp, I'm like, bro, besides raising the speed, I'm tired of the ground dragon typing. Even though I know people are like, oh no, but you could stab Earthquake. Earthquake still hurt from everybody. I don't know. Earthquake is a strong mover in general, right? You get rid of Earthquake and give it like a steel typing, so it could be Dragon Steel, or like shit, they just got rid of ground in general just so it could just, you know, be pure dragon. That's still, in my opinion, slightly better. I don't think it's going to like, I don't know what it would use though as an ability. I don't know as an ability. Maybe levitate, like I said. Maybe they give this nigga aerialate without having, you know, flying stab. I don't know. I don't know. They give him fucking air worker. I don't know what its ability is going to be. Like you said, they give him Neuroforce in the LARP. This thing is just too strong and too fast and too good. Just, I don't know.
That's Draco's like flamethrower is real. Surf?
Surf
you guys
actually
know,
could use.
you guys
Just
know
too much
he's
coverage.
Surf? Yeah, sir.
He has too much shit going for him.
This guy is a monster.
I mean, we
He may
should just
not.
be happy.
He may not look like it. Well, let me not say that. I guess in comparison to Baze. I mean, no. Let me not say that.
I was
Either.
gonna say, I
Oh,
don't think
Bruce
that's-
Pike. And he's like, we already knew bro could fly at you. You're telling me he could fly faster at me?
Yeah, I think that's another reason why too they went with this design, because regular Garchomp by itself was supposed to be like a flyer, right? So for Mega Garchomp to be kind of more ground attuned, and for Mega Garchomp Z to be like more flyer attuned, this made more sense. This thing's just too good.
And chat. Now, I didn't even talk about like the crazy part either. Like they left its attack alone.
Yeah, they
And you
didn't
would
touch that
think
shit at all.
like, oh well, you know, I'm just better off using base, right? But that's the thing. Like in singles, like you don't really care what item this guy had. Like most of the time, you're just setting up rocks. You're just like a flexible Pokemon that's like pretty fast. Set up fast rocks. You know, do what you need to do. Like you're telling me this guy could be mixed now? He's mixing?
Yeah,
Bro,
gonna be gross.
he's making Mega D-Knight look like a pushover.
Oh god, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, bro, Ironhead from it gets Ironhead, right?
It does. Yes, it does.
Fuck Ironhead on Fable, dead. Like legit. If you really wanted to, I don't know why you would though. You could run Scale Chomp. You could still run Physical Chomp. You don't actually need to run Special Chomp if you don't want to. Dead ass. You could just run Physical Chomp still, and it's just a faster Garchomp, which is like slightly weaker. But, I mean, I don't know. You just don't get Rocky Helmet, no rough skin. You know, those are like the only downsides. But I don't know. This thing's still good. good. Besides that though, we have what, 2 more Pokemon to look at, and the next one is Mega Zera Aura, not Zero Aura. Any Luxray fans in my video, get the fuck out. You're not welcome here. I'm not gonna lie, I thought when these stats got leaked they were false. I was like, there's no way.
So are we just making way for the best electric type, Chad?
I mean, he just is. He literally just is at this point. He's the best. Is he better than Miraidon? Hydron Engine's doing some heavy lifting, bro.
Wait, no. We can't look at it that way. Dude, they're teaming up. They're teaming up.
I know. Now think about it. He found his homie. He was like, damn, Zero Aura, you kind of strong. Let me go help you out a little bit. Oh, hell nah. Oh,
y'all are looking at it the wrong way.
Damn, that's the best duo since what? Fucking LeBron? Shit, he don't got a duo. I can't think of anybody. I don't give a fuck. Since what? Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan? God damn, it's over with. It's over with. This is Shaq and Kobe. I was also gonna say, when I saw it, I was like, why does he need 153 base speed? He doesn't need that shit, but it makes sense now. He needs to be faster than the Z Megas.
He does, man. That shit actually matters.
Does he get play rough?
I think he does.
Oh, he kills everybody. He beats all the Z Megas. Play rough into Garchomp and into fucking Absol kills. Fucking close combat into Lucario kills. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's still a glass cannon. It's not play.
My only criticism with this guy, I really wish he had like that secondary typing. Like,
I agree. I think Electric Dark would have been really good, but I think they don't want it to have too many weaknesses, which I'm wondering. So they were talking about this thing before, and I was like, okay, this thing might have an ability that allows it to like tear through ground types, you know, because it talks about like surpassing its limits as an electric type, like its inhibitor rings are off, right? This thing is like going full power, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't know, maybe it's getting transistor. Dude, what ability did they give it in the LARP?
They just went with Volt Absorb. Like, they didn't change it.
They didn't change shit. Yeah, I mean, Volt Absorb is probably all you really need, low key, but
transistor. They could go, I guess, like Galvanize.
Oh fuck that. Because isn't that what its Plasma Fist already does? Plasma Fist activates Galvanize, right?
Normal ones become electric type this turn. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Zero is gross.
Yeah, fake out would be boosted by Galvanize. Return, but like Return is really weird because they take it out, put it in. It's taken out right now in what is it? ZA, and then Scarlet Violet, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think this thing's just gonna be good, like really good. We're probably not gonna see it in VGC for a while though, because they only just recently started bringing mythicals back into the or not back in, but into the fray for VGC, like the first time.
Yeah.
So, but hey, that's their first time doing it. I think it's because of how long we were playing on Scarlet Violet. Like, we need to like freshen up the competitive scene eventually, you know.
And honestly, with all these new Mega Evolutions, they kind of need to. Yeah, like, are we really just not going to see a lot of these guys see play? Like Darkrai, Heatran counts too, right? Or is Heatran?
Yeah, Heatran counts. No, Heatran's a legendary. He's legendary.
Yeah. It would just be like Darkrai, like
Zero Aura.
Like, they want us to use these guys.
That's what I'm saying. Also, like, I'm just saying, like, Diancie is a mythical. Also, you can't even.
Wait.
You can't even use
the next one.
The next one also
you can't use. We couldn't use. Like,
it'd be dumb. It'd be dumb for them to make a Mega that we can't use ever. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. This guy's really insane. Best Volt Switcher of all time. You could go Fizzcore special, and you're not like having any crazy trade-offs.
Yeah.
I think he just needed to be what he needed to be. More offensive.
Yeah, and he got it. And you know who else got exactly what they needed? This fucking demon Mega Magearna.
Okay. So aside from Heatran, because we were talking about how Sasaga's pretty good. That shit we keep clowning them for, like, what were they thinking? It's really good that it has 125 attack, because one of the things that this thing does is like Calm Mind, like essentially double dance, like Calm Mind, Shift Gear, and like, you're telling me this thing has a usable attack now?
Yeah.
Like a pretty good attack, mind you.
Keep in mind, I think this thing's already banned.
Yeah, it's already banned. They didn't want to move its defenses, but 95 speed. 95 speed where like Shift Gear is like giving you an agility plus It's a better D-Dance. It's a
It
better
really
D-Dance.
is. It really is.
And keep in mind, chat, that Magearna wasn't really too upset about its item either.
Yeah,
It
you
didn't-
just what leftovers.
Yeah,
That was
you were
it.
just kind of like chilling. So, what were they thinking with this Pokemon?
Yeah, once they start allowing restricted Pokemon in the game for champions, it's gonna be kind of crazy. Once they allow dude, because you brought up Groudon with Heat Ran before. Oh, I don't even want to imagine what this thing would look like next to fucking. I know we're not really serious about this thing with Magearna too, though. Or not Magearna, sorry, Miraidon. Also kind of good. Like this thing gets Thunderbolt, doesn't it? Like I don't know. Not that you need Thunderbolt, but like I don't know. This thing could kind of work with anybody, low key. I'm trying to think of somebody who's like really good. Or Misty Terrain.
They could go so many things. I heard a download, which.
I was just saying like Tapu Fini with this thing. Yeah.
Oh right.
That's what I meant.
Does this thing get a? Oh okay, it doesn't.
Expanding Force?
I was gonna say
I'm
body
pissed.
press.
But if it got body press though, what's stopping us from running like? Does it get cosmic? Oh fuck no, it better not. But does it get cosmic power? I hope it doesn't.
It doesn't, but it has
Thank
so
God.
many like iron defense technology. Hey,
Yeah.
that's the thing with this Pokemon. It has so many setup moves that it could take advantage of, and it's just
Does it?
like, what do you do against this thing?
Does it get Draining Kiss?
It does.
Dude, if they gave this shit cosmic power,
The
oh my
ultimate stored
God.
power Pokemon.
Bro, and if it keeps Soul Heart too, oh hell no, it's over with.
I think if they're lazy, which I think they will be, I don't think they're gonna. I think it's gonna be Soul Heart. Like I said, I don't think the other abilities are unreasonable. Like download. I mean, look at this thing.
Yeah,
like
download
It
would
makes
be-
sense.
makes
It's
sense,
not
yeah.
unreasonable. It just be like, are they making like the Devil Incarnate?
right. Yeah, you're not wrong. We'll see. I think we gotta just wait for champions. Unfortunately, I don't know what they're thinking. I know they're thinking it's one of two things. They're gonna do one of two things. They're going to announce champions release date early January, and they release it sometime in February or in March, or they wait all the way till Pokemon Day, and that's when we get our like official release date. Maybe even a demo. I don't need a demo. Just fucking put the
Yeah,
game
what,
out.
what if they do that one thing where it's
Or
like
beta.
they announce it and then Pokemon champions will be coming out today.
I would love for that to be the case, but I have a feeling they're going to try, which doesn't make sense to me, but they're going to try to like line it up with however the Pokemon Worlds, not Worlds, but because we know Worlds 2026 is going to be champions, right? But what we don't know is when it launches, but I think they're gonna like kick off the new competitive season for VGC with champions. But
Right.
like I said, it would probably have to come out a couple weeks, maybe even months before the official one, before the next regulation ends, which I think the next regulation ends in March, or this current regulation ends in March. I don't know. Like I said, I'd have to see. But
Yeah, it could
don't know.
come out in those ranges.
yeah, like I said, I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm scared of this Pokemon specifically. I like it a lot design wise. Without going too deep into the design and all that, I think this thing is crazy. But other than that, shit. Good luck fucking Tatsugiri trying to stay around with this thing alive, bro. I don't know. Damn.
Steel fairies, like man.
We thought this shit was broken before. Oh man.
Oh, we weren't. We had it easy.
Now, before we end this off, this might be our last mega speculation video until Champions releases. It probably will be, but if you guys enjoy all the Mega Evolution Pokemon content, go ahead and make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, all that good shit. We might get another DLC for this game next year. I doubt it though. I really do doubt it, but none of the leakers
I think it's a one
are data
pump
miners.
jump.
It might be. Well, technically 2 pumps because it got the base game and then got DLC and then 2 pumps,
Sure.
2 pump jump. But
That's true,
if
that's true.
if this is the last time we do a mega speculation video, just know that I appreciate everybody that watched the video. And shit, we'll see y'all in Gen 10, I guess. I don't know. we'll see. That drip marketing might be crazy once that happens. But yeah, that being the case, Nestor, do you want to say anything to send us home?
Buff Scovillain.
And with that being the case, I'll see y'all later. Good night, everybody. Or good night, good morning. I don't even know what the fuck time it is.